BBC Television presents...
Hancock.
That's not a bad script, Sid. I might do it. It's the first decent bit of work you've got me in 10 years. What's the catch?
There's no catch, it's kosher. As soon as I saw the script, I was visualising you in the part. It was made for you, Hancock. I've even commissioned a costume in your size. 40-40-40.
I've got a 38-inch waist, if you must know. It's not my fault I've got childbearing hips. Me mother had 'em. Me playing the great Fu Manchu, the magician, illusionist and stuntman from Surrey. A serious part at last. This is what I've been looking for, Sid. They'll realise now that within the clown is a thespian trying to claw his way out.
And it's decent Muller too. 30 grand for 6 weeks' work, less expenses.
Excellent. That will pay for the mortgage on this place. What expenses?
You've got a mortgage on this place?
Of course I have.
I thought it was free.
What do you mean free? What, with a pack of Kellogg's cornflakes or something? This is a solid slab of Victorian bricks and mortar, I'll have you know. The Visenbar Kingdom Brunel's finest rows of terraced houses, mate.
A bit of a dump, if you ask me.
So why have you been living here for the last 10 years, Sid? Anyway, who's producing the film? We need to meet up. They need to know how to catch my best side and my subtle nuances and gestures.
It's me. You're meeting him.
You're not a producer.
But they don't know that. What about Hancock's half hour?
You don't produce that, Sid. Hancock's half hour? That's what's his name? Duncan Wood.
That's right. They think I'm Duncan Wood. That's me.
You can't go around pretending to be other people, Sid. You can go to prison for that.
So, how do you know I'm Sid James? I could be Winston Churchill for all you know. Do you want this flaming part or not?
Yes, all right, Duncan. And for your information, you're not Winston Churchill because you smoke Capstan full strength, not cigars. You see, you can't put one over on me, Sid.
Yeah. Now, getting down to business. Rehearsals start on the 23rd of August, and I'll get you a copy of the script as soon as.
And who's the scriptwriter, Sid?
I am.
You're not a scriptwriter.
Oh, I think we've been down this road already, Hancock.
Yes, they think you're Ray Galton, don't they?
I'm Alan Simpson, as it happens.
That's funny, Sid. I've never seen you wearing an hat. Now you're wearing hundreds of them. Well, all right. Can you give me a brief synopsis of the plot? A little soupçon of what's to come.
So, as you know, the great Fu Manchu, the magician, illusionist and stuntman, lived in Surrey. Not a million miles from here, in Manchester.
Manchester, Surrey? Oh, go on.
Oh, carry on, shall I? Well, he was in demand in the music halls all over the UK and specialised in death-defying stunts, where he came within an inch of his life, like diving into a bucket of water.
Well, it's a good job we got a stuntman, isn't it, Sid? I wouldn't fancy trying that. I don't even like washing me hair in the basin.
What stuntman? We haven't got a stuntman. You don't need one. We'll cut away from any really dangerous bits and then fake them. Don't worry, it's 30 grand in the hand.
I'm not jumping into a bucket of water for £300,000. We'll have to get a stuntman. What about Albert Stevens?
I'm afraid Albert's dead. He slipped on a bar of soap in the shower one day. The great Fu Manchu jumped into a bucket of water. So can you.
But I'm not the great Fu Manchu, am I, Sid? I'm an actor.
No, you're right. You can't handle it. I'll find somebody else to play him.
No, you're not giving anybody else my £30,000, Sid. I'll have a practice. I'll jump off the roof of number 23 into a barrel of water. Ow.
You all right, Hancock? Shall I call an ambulance? What happened?
I stubbed me toe on the landing, Sid. We'll have to get a stuntman. I'll pay for him out of my wages. He must look like me. I don't want anybody thinking I don't do me own stunts. I'm a professional after all.
Now you're talking. I'll contact the agency. It's all sorted, Hancock. I've got a stuntman for you. He's coming round in a minute.
What's his name?
He's a new one to me. It's Bert Hardman.
Sounds like he knows what he's doing, Sid. Rough, tough and suave like me. Steel blue eyes with a hint of danger in them. A hint of mystery and adventure.
Yeah, that's right. He's coming round with his manager. It's his wife, I think.
Good morning. Are you the boys what's looking for a stuntman?
Yes, where is he? Have you brought him with you? Hello, Mr. Stuntman. Hello, where are...
No, it's me. I'm the stuntman. Can't you tell? All my rippling muscles. I was the stunt double for Mr. Muscle Seeking Drain Cleaning now.
Yes, I can believe it, but I haven't seen that film. You don't even look like me. I've never looked as weedy as you.
Oh, keep your hair on. You don't look like me either, but you don't see me complaining, do you? And I do advise, sir, to keep that vicious tongue under control. I know karate, I do.
This one's no good, Sid. We'll have to find somebody else.
He's very reasonably priced.
How reasonable?
Bert is £100 a week, plus £500 compensation every time he breaks a bone on set.
I see. He's not planning on breaking any bones, so that's very reasonable. OK, Mr. Hardman, you're hired, but try and eat some food before we start filming. This isn't a remake of Gandhi, you know.
If you just sign the contract, Mr. Hancock. Bert is very good. He's done loads of stunts. He's a dyed-in-the-wool stuntman. He's a die-hard...
So he was a stuntman on Die Hard, was he?
No, he did most of his best work on the Teletubbies.
Teletubbies? There's no stunts on the Teletubbies, my dear.
No, they had to take them out in the end. They were too dangerous, or the children might have tried to imitate them.
That Tinky Winky fell on me once, fat git. Didn't like me. I broke 7 vertebrae, and then he sat on me rotten sod.
Well, it looks like we're stuck with you. When can you start?
I'm ready and willing. Just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. I'm totally fearless. I'll never turn down a stunt. I'll never refuse anything. Try anything once is my motto.
So that's stupid and gullible, eh? Do you intend to practice each stunt beforehand, Mr. Hardman?
What? And break even more bones? Oh, don't be daft. I'm not stupid. Stop messing about.
Not stupid? Are you sure? I've got a bad feeling about this.
That was quite good, wasn't it? Not bad for one day's shooting. We've got 15 minutes in the can, folks. That's only 500 quid a minute. Oh!
How are you feeling, Mr. Hardman? You took a bit of a tumble, didn't you? Don't move, you might break something else.
I feel bloody awful. All the painkillers are wearing off. I feel like I've broken every bone in my body. What hit me?
It was only the concrete, darling. You have broken a few bones, but don't worry. We'll get a morphine drip set up, then you'll want to get right back up and have another go.
I'm not sure we can afford to lay off the film crew, Mrs. Hardman. You can have a rest tomorrow, Bert, but then it's back on the set. It's the scene where Hancock, the great Fu Manchu, gets run over by a lorry and just picks himself up, dusts himself down, and does a song and dance.
I'm sorry, Sid. Mr. Hardman broke a number of bones when he missed the bucket and did a belly flop on the concrete. It's going to take time for them to knit.
How many bones are we talking about here?
If you add them all up, Mr. Hancock, it's about £5,000 worth, and that was just in his right hand.
That's it, Sid. I'm doing my own stunts. I'll end up owing these two money if he's on the set much longer. Professional stuntman? More like a professional invalid. He's doing it for the compo.
Look, speaking on behalf of management, as far as Sid Films Limited is concerned, it doesn't matter who does the stunts, but the show must go on. You'll have to wear this protective suit, Hancock, so the truck doesn't kill you.
It's completely safe, isn't it, Sid? Well padded and everything.
Of course it is. Would I put you in any danger, Hancock? Ooh. Oh! Okay, you two, you're gonna have the weekend off. It's a wrap, and then we'll go again, right? The show must go on.